must have been a tough decision to have this great career, an Overstock, fantastic company, growing company,
right,
to go out and, like I say, to raise your hand and say, I want to represent my district.
Well, you know, it's funny, Terry, when I was on the show for the first time with Joe Davis, he asked me, as I was walking out of the studio, he said, "What are you running for?" And I told him I was running for nothing. And I, in all honesty, when I wrote Accountability Citizenship, I had no intention of running for Congress or for any other office, because part of my thinking, my rationale was that in order to make solutions that people would listen to, you couldn't really be a stakeholder. You had to be sort of an impartial person. You know, in business and in the Army, for that matter, when you do after-action reviews on operations, you always have somebody in the room who's the moderator, and that person steers the conversation and can ask hard questions and take the conversation sometimes where it might not go if he was too invested, I guess, in the outcome of the conversation. So that was sort of my idea when I wrote Accountability Citizenship, and it was only when, you know, I made appointments with members of Congress, and I went to share my thinking with them, you know, I don't mean to be arrogant, but I've got a Bachelor of Science from the United States Military Academy and a Master of Arts in Philosophy from Stanford University. And, you know, when I noodle through a problem, I can put together a pretty coherent solution. And it's one that when I go to talk to my representatives in the greatest republic in the world, I expect them to listen to me, as should we all.
Absolutely.
And so I was disappointed with the way my message was received. And so that was a big part of sort of, it surprised me, and it was a big part of getting me to begin to think about running.